Welcome back. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to Show and Love, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Just in case you're wondering, Dub, and apparently this has happened multiple times.
Yeah. She just laid out dead. Why does he look like that?
Bro, this ain't even the best one. That's the funny part about it, bro. Like, it happens like she came back after this and then he did it again.
It's the same facial expression. Like he just didn't mean to do it or something. Like, what was this tail face? Boy, I tell you, that was golden age of wrestling, boy.
Oh, we gotta make sure Dub stay away from Hallis Hall, bro. Keep Dub away from Hallis Hall, bro. That's a dangerous man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Leave that 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Oh, man. Let's talk about some good, Dub. Oh, I'm sorry, JC. Sorry. That was the Dudley Boys.
Well, actually, people always think we're the same person all the time.
That's concerning, actually. That means they can't see because he's like 3 shades darker than you and Dominican hair. Like
different hair, yeah.
It makes no sense. Yesterday was not all bad.
No.
We went from talking about our favorite 80s and 90s movies in the first half of the game.
That was fun. That was very fun.
That was a great conversation. I'm not going to lie.
Nice.
To seeing some of the best football we may have seen in a Bears uniform outside of maybe some Super Bowl years, offensively, I'll say.
Yeah.
Outside of some Super Bowl years, maybe a little with Jay Cutler, and seeing that from a rookie quarterback. I think Keenan Allen is alive. I think that DJ Moore has woken up. I think that Thomas Brown made some really good adjustments from one half to the next. And that's what the offense had been asking for. And you've got a rookie quarterback looking amazing in one of the worst coaching situations I've ever seen in the NFL. Now, that's not to say he is without blemish, right?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, there's a throw to DJ Moore at the end of that game that we're not having this conversation if he makes. DJ Moore coming across the middle. You hit that pass. It might be a walk-in touchdown.
Yep.
And Caleb missed it.
Yep.
Absolutely missed it.
Plain as day. Yeah.
You can't miss it. But still having the opportunity to overcome that, if you call that timeout, what does he do on the other side of that? You've got a quarterback that can overcome some of the biggest issues I think that I've ever seen from a Chicago Bears coaching staff on a consistent basis. And realistically speaking, we've seen quarterbacks over the last 2 quarterbacks that have been here that just couldn't.
Yeah.
That's a difference maker. And what we're seeing out of Caleb Williams, dominating the rookie touchdown record now. He is the sole owner of that. He also has thrown I think we're up. I don't remember what he's at now. He's continuing to set the record, but definitely over 212 passes when they showed the stat of not throwing an interception. That was a Bears franchise record and an NFL record. You're seeing some great things out of this young man.
You are. Yeah. You're seeing some really, really good things. And I mean, just to go back to the stats, man, I mean, there's a tweet by Jordy Bear. Caleb Williams is now on track for the season to have 3,700 passing yards, 535 rushing, 20 passing touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. If you were to tell me at the beginning of the season that Caleb Williams were to have that stat line with the chaos around him, with the lack of a head coach, with the lack
Second
of
offensive coordinator.
yes, second offensive coordinator, would you be happy, Bears fans? I know I would be. You have a quarterback that is winning personally and actually evolving and maturing despite everything around him trying to look and make him worse. The offensive line is not as good as it needs to be. The head coach clearly is not as good as it needs to be. The initial offensive coordinator, hello, get on out of here. No, you don't. You don't.
Oh boy, really been balling since I left amateur. Oh, can I stay with you?
Didn't think you get past 2,200.
Can I stay with you?
I have no place. Jeez, it's I mean, everything in spite of everything around him, he has shown himself to get better and better and better. And what's more impressive to me is the last 3 games. You're going against division rivals in Green Bay. Yes, we've lost. We can talk about the fact that there's been blunders, specifically on Caleb. It's his fault. Yes, he takes too many sacks. Sometimes he has moments where he stays and just waits way too long. The protection is there, and he's just held the ball on that ball way too long to try and make something out of
that yesterday.
He was horrible with that yesterday. Yeah. And that bit him a few times. And even in the previous game in Minnesota, we saw that kind of kill him when they went into overtime. And so my thing is, yes, you're seeing more improvement than a lack thereof, or than regression. And we can clearly see that, yes, he is the true Bears junkie. Yes, that this is someone that we can build around. We don't have to worry about that position finally for the foreseeable future. Now it's just a matter of getting the right pieces around him, including leadership, to make him more constant, more consistent, and just more special. Because, yes, these numbers are amazing, in my opinion. When you're going up against top defenses that are looking to constantly create pressure because they know your weaknesses, and you're still doing these things in spite of that, you're coming out in the second half and you throw 3 touchdowns against the Detroit Lions team that has been completely eviscerating every other team lately. We what did we joke? We said, oh, man, the Bears might score 30 this game, but that means that the Detroit Lions probably will score 60. We didn't think it would be this close. Like, we did not think that it would come down to the Bears almost winning once again and being in a position to actually get the victory. So, again, yes, impressive. It's all about, again, the development of Caleb going into the end of this season.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, listen, here's the big thing for me. This is are there things he needs to improve upon? Yeah, but that's called being a rookie.
Yep.
He holds the football too long. 5 sacks yesterday. I'd say what would we say? 4 of them are on him.
Yeah,
at least 3.
Yeah,
at least 3 are on him. Maybe 3. But even so, 3 sacks shouldn't be on you, right? Like we're talking about too often. Him holding that football too long, standing back there dancing, trying to make a play downfield, or right the one he just made the wrong read. So I guess 4 of them on it. One he just absolutely terrible read. Should have handed the football off to DJ Moore on the end around. Tried to take it up himself and get the deep shot to Rome. Double bracketed over the top, and it was like, okay, there's nothing to throw there. You know what I mean? But outside of that, a second half, and consistently we're seeing things like this: 15 for 24, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns, 132 quarterback rating. And you took the ball out of that guy's hands.
Imagine getting a whole game of those type of stats.
That is the point you got to get to, right? Too much inconsistency between one half and another. But again, right, like you have to grow, you have to develop, you have to. My favorite thing that Mike Tomlin has said, he said it on the Pivot podcast. You have to coach. Don't run away from coaching.
You said Thomas Brown?
I said Mike Tomlin, not Thomas Brown.
Okay.
I did not
say. Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
You stop yourself.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh boy, you know what's crazy? Andrew Whitworth tweeted out yesterday, and he was like, "NFL execs, I hope you're watching. Thomas Brown is a head coach. I've always gotten Mike Tomlin vibes from him." And I'm like, "Let's stop with the racism.
Right.
Let's stop it.
It's not
he's
racist.
just black, has eyes and a beard. He's not Mike Tomlin."
Come on now, come on, accept it.
By the way, over 600 in the chat.
Oh,
600. But yeah, just seeing all of the continued development
Mm.
in a situation that I've watched other quarterbacks crumple in. That to me tells me all I need to know about this young man. We've seen this. And the Bears fans that don't want to accept that this kid is the truth, like, dog, open your eyes. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
We've watched quarterbacks in this situation eviscerate. Just crumple in front of our eyes, and we go,
Not
he
even
used to
come
be good.
close.
I swear
Yeah.
he could play. I
Yeah.
remember he had a quick throwing motion and all these things. I swear he used to be able to play.
Yeah. Quick throwing motion.
Like I can see in situations that have literally killed people we've put in those spots, him still finding a way to go, you know what? We just got to make the next play. We just got to make the next play. We're so jaded by it that anytime when we saw the play on the one, who commented in yesterday? Somebody commented in yesterday. I think her name was Annie. We're at 3rd and 7. And kid goes, we got to go for it on 4th down.
It was Annie, yeah.
And I'm like, we're debating whether we got to go for it on 4th down. We ain't running 3rd down play yet. DJ Moore gets the 3rd down, gets the 1st down and gets 20 yards.
Yeah.
We're so used to seeing a quarterback in 3rd and 7 not be able to get the job done. This kid's getting the job done. Penalty. Oh, offensive line pushing you back 5 yards. Dang it. All right. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Boom. Let's make a play. Roma Dunze over the middle. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, right, we've got the quarterback that can get you the extra 15 yards that you need in that moment. We've got the quarterback that can get you to the spot where it puts the field goal kicker on the field to win a ball game. Blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked. There's so many, bro. I'm telling you right now, dog. There's so many iconic calls for other teams on us this season. The radio guys have got to be excited going into every game. Just like,
oh yeah, they'll have.
What am I gonna call today?
Oh boy.
But yeah, man. Like I when I watch this young man play, and yes, right now it does have to be more of the short passes. It does have to be more of the dinking and dunking down the field. But it works. It just works.
Yeah.
He is able to figure it out. And if not for a head coach who seems to just love to pull the old, the old bang bang out and just take it and shoot him dead in the leg.
You're doing too good.
We're literally in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's insane. I love what we're seeing out of this young man. And I think that as crazy as it is to say, because I always see, if they don't fire Flus, Ryan Poles can go too. Let's be a little careful on the guy that may have delivered us our generational quarterback.
Yeah. And of course I've always said, and I've even you've said, it's always interesting when you throw that wording around, even though we definitely use it with Eberflus because he is literally great at what he does best, which is losing. But generational for Caleb, to me, there's a possibility of that because of everything that he's already doing now. When you have all of this turmoil and you're still growing, you're still getting better. The lack of an offensive line and head coach usually would take a quarterback down. When you don't have protection and a leader that puts you in a position to win, those are the two most important recipes for success for a quarterback. You have neither. You have neither. And you're doing a good job of trying to navigate this chaos your rookie season. Kudos to you. You're continuing to learn. You're continuing to manage the play calling. You got to do last-second plays because you even know, hey, the time is going down, so I got to throw something out there that'll get us at least a chance to win. So you see the IQs there. You see the efficiency is going to grow continually. You see that he is going to be special. It's just a matter of getting a few more things right with this organization. And again, you hope that it starts this week. Get this right. It's not hard. This guy is quarterback one. He is going to be here for a minute. Just get it right by letting go of the poison this week. detach yourself from the chaos.
It's so crazy, right? Because I said this last night, and somebody called in and was like, firing Flus doesn't do anything. It doesn't, move the needle in any way. And I talked about, Thomas Brown stepping in and possibly seeing him as a head coach. And Jeff Meller was like, maybe you get a bump, but I don't want it to be that Thomas Brown wins and now all of a sudden he's just the obvious answer for head coach heading into next season. He doesn't want an Antonio Pierce situation, right? And he said maybe you get a little bump for the rest of the year, but it doesn't move the needle in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And my response to that was, because I think a lot of Bears fans feel that way. My response to that was, if Thomas Brown wins out, you should still do a coaching search. If he wins out, you should still go talk to Mike Vrabel. You should still go talk to Bill Belichick. You should still go talk to Ben Johnson. You should because that's you want the best guy for your guy.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter what. No matter how, if he wins, if he finishes the season 9-8, picks up the pieces, all of a sudden we're talking about this team actually being in the hunt. You still should go out and do a head coaching search. He is included in that. But a bump to the rest of this season is wins. You're a bump away from wins. You're lost to 3 of the best teams in the NFL by 3 in every single game. So if Thomas Brown provides a bump, that means you're winning games.
Yep.
That means you've got the answers. Because Flus ain't got them. And that's why I want to see it. Because guess what? Thomas Brown, good offensive coordinator. I don't know if he's a good head coach. I don't know what his time management is like. I don't know how he challenges plays. I don't know if he is a head coach. I know he's a good coordinator.
Hasn't been one yet. You're right.
So we can't just sit there and go, no, this guy's the answer. I get it. He gives off the vibes. Vibes don't win games. Making the right call in crunch time moments win games. Making the right adjustments win games. And so that's why, to me, every time, right, we talk about the Bears going out there and possibly, bringing Thomas Brown in at this head coach. Make no mistake, you gotta go still do a coaching search, because I don't care if he wins 9 games. I know Mike Vrabel was 1 quarterback away from going to a Super Bowl.
There you go.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, what happens if I give you the quarterback?
Might go to the Super Bowl. One can dream. One can dream.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Do yourself just due diligence, basically. Don't sit on your hands. Now, I know I haven't even joked. I would like to see Thomas Brown at least get a chance. But I mean, even if we go a different route and say, you know what, Mike Vrabel, here's your team. Thomas Brown, maybe you keep him at OC. Maybe that's one of the persons that you keep because of what he has shown you. You don't want
OC?
Huh?
I said assistant head coach and OC, maybe.
Assistant head coach and NOC would be fine with me. Just keep the talent and keep competency in the building. Don't let it just leave. I understand other teams will probably be clamoring for, oh my goodness, with all the chaos, Thomas Brown did that. Did you see Caleb and how he performed against some really top defenses when they switched OCs? Yeah, that's awesome. But again, do yourself a good service and do your due diligence by going out and trying to find the best at those positions, the best at the best at head coach. That's what we want.
Just don't do what you did last year. That's really what it comes down to. Don't just go, is Jim Harbaugh available? We're not calling.
Jim? Is Jim there?
Even if he hangs up. Even if, hey, Jim, how's it going? Chicago Bears. Hello?
The Dave Chappelle skit.
Hello?
I have 5 black. Hello?
At least do your due diligence.
Come on, man.
I don't care if Thomas maybe he is the answer. Maybe at the end of the season, we're watching him and the Bears actually fire Flus and they put him in place and they're eviscerating head coach. Maybe they do.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't, I don't want to get to the end of the season. Even then, if he's cooking and we look at Caleb Williams and go, okay, well, Thomas Brown seems like he's a good piece. We're just going to hire him instead of actually going out and doing a coaching search. Like, that doesn't make sense either. Because you're not trying to get your team the best. You've been bargain bin shopping all this time. This is a kid you don't need to bargain bin shop for. You go get him the Ferrari of offensive lines. You go get him the Ducati of is Ducati a great bike? I think it's a great bike. You go get him the Ducati of
Harley Davidson,
of head coaches. You go out there and you get. I'm just naming stuff I hear in rap songs. You go get him the, you know what I mean, the Balenciaga of offensive coordinators. You know what I mean?
Rolls Royce, yes.
You go get him the roles of running backs.
Oh boy,
in the draft, in the 4th round. Very specific on that one.
I don't know if that'll be a roast, but all right.
No, there's some great running backs out of the 4th round.
Ashton Genty.
Now listen. Nah, I don't say go. I don't say draft running backs. Y'all know me. I'm not.
But
hey, look, Ashton Genty that's a monster.
Oh baby.
Now, you use them for 4 years and then you go find the next monster. But
4 years is crazy.
Hey, I'm straight up franchise tag, baby.
Oh,
Ashton Genty is different. That mug is a monster.
Oh boy,
that may be the saving grace. You know what? That would piss me off though. I'm not gonna lie to you
because he has to be a
first round. First round, we like, all right, baby, let's get first round left tackle Ashton Genty.
How about Matt Heberflus?
Oh, dog. Somebody cut DeAndre Swift. Hey, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. This is pretty much it today for content. We'll drop clips and stuff like that, but take a little break, take a little day off. You know what I mean? We'll relax a little bit. Unless something breaks. Matt Eberflus gets fired, we'll be back.
Boy, yeah, I'll be on it.
Oh, we're throwing stuff on the way. Just what's that one video where like the SWAT team breaks in the house and they just breaking stuff unnecessarily? It's just like just throwing stuff around the house.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious. Man. But no, man, we'll be back if anything major breaks. Of course, hit that like button if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the page. For Mr. Media himself, Jordan JC, it's your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bed down. One love. Peace.
Oh boy. I need breaking,
but I do have it on good authority that
baby,
Kyle Shanahan absolutely puts puppies in bags.
Oh, come on, Cal. That's too far.
Then shakes. Then he shakes the bag.
Oh no, he shakes.
Then he shakes the bag. Oh yeah, he's giving him that shaking puppy syndrome.
No, we can get him out of there.
Get him
out of San Fran. Bring him to Chicago.